As A Man Thinketh is a classic self-help book based on the premise that a person's thoughts shape their character and ultimately determine their destiny. The author emphasizes that a person is the master of their own thoughts, and by controlling them, they can shape their life and achieve success. The book is divided into several chapters, each discussing a different aspect of the power of thought. In this presentation, we will discuss the key ideas and themes of the book, focusing on the relationship between thought and character and the impact of thought on circumstances. As a man thinketh. As a man thinketh in his heart, so is he, is the central theme of the book. The author suggests that a person's character is the sum total of their thoughts. Thoughts are like seeds that grow into actions, and actions lead to results. Thus, the quality of a person's thoughts determines the quality of their life. The book argues that thoughts are the building blocks of character. A person who thinks positively will have a positive character and attract positive circumstances. In contrast, a person who thinks negatively will have a negative character and attract negative circumstances. Therefore, a person can change their life by changing their thoughts. The book suggests that people are not born with a particular character. Instead, they develop their character through their thoughts and actions. Every person has the power to choose their thoughts and create the kind of character they desire. The book emphasizes that character is not a matter of chance, but a matter of choice. Thought and character. The book argues that thoughts are the foundation of character. Every action a person takes is a result of their thoughts. Therefore, if a person wants to improve their character, they need to improve their thoughts. The author suggests that a person should focus on cultivating positive thoughts and eliminating negative ones. The book also emphasizes the importance of self-reflection. A person should examine their thoughts and beliefs to understand the impact they have on their life. The author suggests that people should practice self-analysis and self-correction to improve their character continually. The book argues that a person's character is not fixed. Instead, it is constantly evolving and can be changed through deliberate effort. A person can develop a positive character by cultivating positive thoughts and actions. In contrast, a negative character can be changed by eliminating negative thoughts and actions. Effective thought on circumstances. The book suggests that a person's thoughts have a significant impact on their circumstances. A person's circumstances are a reflection of their thoughts and actions. Positive thoughts and actions lead to positive circumstances, while negative thoughts and actions lead to negative circumstances. The book argues that people have the power to change their circumstances by changing their thoughts. A person who thinks positively will attract positive circumstances, while a person who thinks negatively will attract negative circumstances. Therefore, a person should focus on cultivating positive thoughts to improve their circumstances. The book also suggests that a person's circumstances can be used as a tool for self-improvement. Every circumstance in a person's life provides an opportunity for growth and learning. By examining their circumstances, a person can gain insight into their thoughts and actions and make positive changes. Chapter 2. A man does not come to the almshouse or the jail by the tyranny of fate or circumstance, but by the pathway of groveling thoughts and base desires by James Allen is a powerful reminder that we are the makers of our own destiny. This presentation will delve into the meaning of this quote, examining how our thoughts and desires shape our circumstances, and how we can take responsibility for our lives by cultivating virtuous aspirations. The power of thought. According to James Allen, man, therefore, as the Lord and Master of thought, is the maker of himself, the shaper, and author of environment. This means that our thoughts have the power to create our reality. If we harbor negative thoughts and desires, we will attract negative circumstances into our lives. If we cultivate positive thoughts and aspirations, we will attract positive circumstances. The role of action. While our thoughts are powerful, they must be followed by action in order to have an impact on our lives. James Allen reminds us that thought and action are the jailers of fate they imprison, being base. They are also the angels of freedom they liberate, being noble. This means that while our thoughts can create our circumstances, it is our actions that ultimately determine our fate. We must take responsibility for our actions and ensure that they align with our virtuous aspirations. The danger of vicious inclinations. James Allen warns that we cannot descend into vice and suffering without first nurturing vicious inclinations. In other words, our negative circumstances are not the result of external factors, but are a reflection of our own impurity and weakness. We must be mindful of our thoughts and desires and work to cultivate virtuous aspirations to avoid falling into the trap of negativity and suffering. The importance of self-improvement. We often focus on improving our circumstances without first improving ourselves. James Allen states that men are anxious to improve their circumstances but are unwilling to improve themselves. They, therefore, remain bound. We must be willing to make personal sacrifices and engage in self-improvement in order to achieve our goals. This is true of both earthly and heavenly pursuits. Chapter 3. Effective thought on health and the body. The mind-body connection. The mind and body are interconnected, and they work together to maintain overall health and well-being. The mind sends signals to the body, and the body responds to those signals. For example, when we experience stress or anxiety, the body responds by releasing stress hormones such as cortisol, which can cause a range of physical symptoms, including headaches, muscle tension, and digestive problems. On the other hand, when we experience positive emotions such as love, gratitude, and happiness, the body releases feel-good chemicals such as endorphins, which can boost our immune system, reduce inflammation, and promote healing. The effect of negative thoughts. Negative thoughts such as fear, anger, and anxiety can have a detrimental effect on our health. Studies have shown that chronic stress, which is often caused by negative thoughts and emotions, can lead to a range of health problems, including heart disease, high blood pressure, and digestive problems. Negative thoughts can also weaken the immune system, making us more susceptible to illness and disease. The effect of positive thoughts. Positive thoughts such as love, gratitude, and happiness can have a positive impact on our health. Studies have shown that positive emotions can boost the immune system, reduce inflammation, and promote healing. People who practice positive thinking are more resilient to stress and are less likely to develop chronic health problems. How to cultivate positive thoughts. Cultivating positive thoughts is essential for maintaining good health and well-being. Here are some ways to cultivate positive thoughts. 1. Practice gratitude. Gratitude is a powerful emotion that can help shift our focus from what we lack to what we have. Practicing gratitude can help us feel more positive and optimistic about life. 2. Practice mindfulness. Mindfulness is the practice of being present in the moment and observing our thoughts without judgment. Mindfulness can help us become more aware of our negative thought patterns and help us cultivate more positive thoughts. 3. Practice self-compassion. Self-compassion is the practice of treating ourselves with kindness and understanding. Self-compassion can help us be more forgiving of ourselves and cultivate more positive thoughts about ourselves. Chapter 4. The power of thought, how to harness it for success. Thoughts are powerful. They shape our actions, our emotions, and our entire lives. Many successful people attribute their achievements to their mindset and the power of positive thinking. However, for most of us, our thoughts often drift aimlessly, and we are not aware of the impact they have on our lives. In this article, we will discuss the power of thought and how to harness it for success. The connection between thought and purpose. As the author James Allen said, until thought is linked with purpose, there is no intelligent accomplishment. Many of us allow our thoughts to drift aimlessly, without any central purpose in life. This aimlessness can lead to petty worries, fears, and self-pity, all of which are signs of weakness. Weakness can lead to failure, unhappiness, and loss, and it cannot persist in a universe that is evolving in power. To avoid aimlessness, we need to conceive a legitimate purpose in our heart and set out to accomplish it. This purpose should be the centralizing point of our thoughts. It may take the form of a spiritual ideal or a worldly object, but we should steadily focus our thought forces upon it. We should make this purpose our supreme duty and devote ourselves to its attainment, not allowing our thoughts to wander away into ephemeral fancies, longings, and imaginings. The importance of right thinking. To put away aimlessness and weakness and begin to think with purpose is to enter the ranks of those strong ones who only recognize failure as one of the pathways to attainment. This means we must exercise ourselves in right thinking. We must put away doubts and fears and mentally mark out a straight pathway to the achievement of our purpose. Doubts and fears are disintegrating elements that break up the straight line of effort, rendering it crooked, ineffectual, and useless. Thoughts of doubt and fear never accomplish anything and never will. They always lead to failure. Purpose, energy, power to do, and all strong thoughts cease when doubt and fear creep in. The will to do springs from the knowledge that we can do. Doubt and fear are the great enemies of knowledge, and he who encourages them thwarts himself at every step. The power of creative force. Thoughts, allied fearlessly to purpose, become creative force. He who knows this is ready to become something higher and stronger than a mere bundle of wavering thoughts and fluctuating sensations. He who does this has become the conscious and intelligent wielder of his mental powers. All that a man achieves and all that he fails to achieve is the direct result of his own thoughts. In a justly ordered universe, where loss of equipoise would mean total destruction, individual responsibility must be absolute. A man's weakness and strength, purity and impurity, are his own, and they can only be altered by himself, never by another. Chapter 5. Visions and Ideals. The power of vision and ideals cannot be overstated. They have been the driving force behind some of the most significant achievements in human history. From the great explorers who discovered new lands to the scientists who unlocked the secrets of the universe, it was their visions and ideals that propelled them forward. In this article, we will explore the importance of dreams, ideals, and aspirations in shaping our lives and achieving our goals. The author of the passage, James Allen, argues that dreamers are the saviors of the world. They are the ones who nourish humanity with their beautiful visions, keeping their ideals alive even through trials and hardships. The world is beautiful because of the dreamers, and without them, humanity would perish. But what exactly is a dreamer? A dreamer is someone who sees the world not as it is, but as it could be. They have a vision of a better future, one that is not limited by the constraints of the present. They are not content with the status quo, but instead, they seek to change it. Columbus, for example, had a vision of a new world, and he discovered it. Copernicus had a vision of a wider universe, and he revealed it. Buddha beheld the vision of a spiritual world of beauty and peace, and he entered into it. These were all dreamers who dared to imagine a better world and then took action to make it a reality. But it's not just the great thinkers and explorers who have the power of vision and ideals. Each and every one of us has the potential to dream and to create a better future for ourselves and for others. It all starts with our thoughts and beliefs. We must believe that a better future is possible, and then we must take action to make it a reality. The author encourages us to cherish our visions, our ideals, and the beauty that forms in our minds. He believes that these are the seeds from which all delightful conditions and heavenly environments grow. By remaining true to our visions and ideals, we can create a world that is aligned with our highest aspirations. Chapter 6. Serenity, the power of calmness. In today's world, it is difficult to remain calm amidst the chaos and confusion that surrounds us. Our lives are filled with stress, anxiety, and worries, which can make it challenging to maintain a calm and serene demeanor. However, according to ancient wisdom, calmness of mind is one of the most beautiful jewels of wisdom. It is the fruit of a patient effort in self-control and is an indication of ripened experience and knowledge of the laws and operations of thought. A calm mind is a powerful mind. When we are calm, we can think more clearly, make better decisions, and act with greater purpose and intention. It allows us to access our inner wisdom and tap into our inner strength. A calm mind also enables us to develop greater self-awareness and understand ourselves as evolved beings of thought. As we begin to develop a right understanding of ourselves, we also begin to understand others as a result of thought. This knowledge allows us to become more adaptable to the needs and desires of others. When we can adapt to others' needs, they will revere our spiritual strength and feel that they can rely on us. In turn, we gain greater influence, success, and power for good. Even in the business world, a calm demeanor can be a powerful tool for success. Customers and clients will always prefer to deal with someone whose behavior is equable, even in stressful situations. The strong, calm person is always loved and revered, much like a shade-giving tree in a thirsty land or a sheltering rock in a storm. Serenity is the last lesson of culture, the fruitage of the soul. It is a precious gift, more valuable than gold or any material possession. It is the exquisite poise of character that dwells in the ocean of truth, beneath the waves, beyond the reach of tempests, in the eternal calm. Unfortunately, many people sour their lives and ruin all that is sweet and beautiful by explosive tempers, destroying their poise of character and making bad blood. They lack self-control, and as a result, they ruin their lives and mar their happiness. Few people are well-balanced and possess the exquisite poise that is characteristic of a finished character. In today's society, humanity surges with uncontrolled passion, is tumultuous with ungoverned grief, and is blown about by anxiety and doubt. Only the wise person, the one whose thoughts are controlled and purified, can make the winds and storms of the soul obey them. The tempest-tossed souls of the world should know that in the ocean of life, the isles of blessedness are smiling. Keep your hand firmly upon the helm of thought. In the bark of your soul reclines the commanding master, he does but sleep, wake him. Self-control is strength, right thought is mastery, calmness is power. Say unto your heart, peace, be still.